I cannot believe what I'm hearing here. You're making it sound like Dad is the one who took Brooke away from me.
Think about it. Think about the weeks and the months after Caroline died.
I'd rather not.
I know that, and I'm sorry, but I think that this is very important.
All right. What about it?
Think about Brooke.
Brooke.
Yes. Do you remember how committed she was to helping you get through that time after Caroline died?
Yes, I remember. I wouldn't have been able to do it without her.
Yes, I know. You went up to the cabin and she followed you? And she gave you comfort and solace, and then eventually she brought you back home?
Mother, what are you getting at?
Caroline was very wise. She knew how much you would need Brooke. She knew you'd loved her. She picked her own successor. I mean, that was very obvious to everyone, including your father.
I'm still not sure here what you're getting at.
Yes, you are. I don't want you to have any bitterness about this toward your father. On the other hand, I don't want you to be filled with guilt because you have these feelings for Brooke. There are reasons for these feelings, Ridge. You never stopped loving her. If your father hadn't interfered, if he hadn't pursued her and married her, I think you would have turned to Brooke for comfort, and I think you probably would have married her.
Mother, you can't blame Dad for that.
I am not blaming your father. Your father was... My God, he was blinded by her. Who wouldn't be? He was infatuated with her. And on top of it, she was carrying his baby. He was a wreck. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, if your father had the clarity of mind then that he has today, I think he would have stepped aside. I think he would have allowed his grieving son to turn for comfort to the only other woman that you've ever loved. He wouldn't have pursued Brooke. He shouldn't have pursued Brooke.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Where were you just now?
Been in the office all day.
Well, a few seconds ago you weren't. What were you thinking about?
You know, sometimes life is just very strange.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Yours too, huh?
Yeah, I just got back from seeing my shrink.
Problems?
Yeah. Just when you think you're making a little progress.
Jake, what happened?
Well, I'm involved with someone.
That's a problem?
She's married.
Oh, that is a problem.
I know. For the first time, Margo, I'm starting to feel normal in a relationship. You know, I mean, everything is starting to level out.
Jake, that is exactly the kind of relationship you need.
Do I ever?
God, after everything you've been through.
Now, it's not like love is that easy to come by to begin with.
And for someone who's sexually abused.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I've just got to deal with this. I got to do it soon.
Well, you know I'm behind you.
Yeah, no matter what.
No one is more important to me than you. No matter what.
Who are you looking for?
Did you know that Stephanie was in the building?
No.
Well, her car's in the lot. I just assumed that you asked her over here.
No, I had no idea she was coming here.
Well, maybe she's here about the job.
Well, if she is, I'd be interested in knowing that.
I'll see if I can find her.
Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
So what are you telling me, Mother? That I should go after Brooke? Take her away from Dad the same way he took her away from me?
No, I'm telling you that you shouldn't have guilt about the feelings that you have for Brooke.
But the fact is that she and Dad are married.
Yes, they're married. And the fact is your father is showing interest in me.
It won't make any difference.
Yes, it does. It proves something I've known from the beginning. From the first time he met Brooke Logan, he's beguiled, he's infatuated, but he's clinging to his youth. Men at his age do that. But when he wants to relate to a woman, what does he do? When he wants to have an intellectual conversation, when he wants a connection, who does he turn to? He doesn't turn to Brooke. He turns to me.
Mother.
Oh, stop fighting this. It's so obviously true. Ask Brooke what their conversations are about. I'm sure she'll tell you they're forced. That's not the way it is between your father and me.
Then why doesn't he divorce her and come back to you?
This is your father we're talking about. He's a traditionalist. He's proper. And the truth is, he's still infatuated with her. The problem is, he thinks she's infatuated with him. If he thought otherwise, the story would be different.
Well, I doubt that. Because he loves her and he'd hang on to her.
He needs her. He needs her to make him feel young, and she does make him feel young because she plays along with it. She loves you, Ridge.
Mother, this conversation is all wrong.
It's not wrong. The conversation isn't wrong. The fact that your father went after a young woman half his age when he knew that you needed her and you were in love with her, that's wrong. Nothing good is going to come from this situation. Believe me when I tell you that. Nothing positive and good is going to come from it. And your father is going to realize that. It may take him years, but he's an extremely intelligent man. He will realize it. Where does that leave you and Brooke? In the meantime, where does that leave you, Ridge?
Excuse me.
So, now, how's everything else? How's your job?
Oh, my job. Well, that's another problem.
Why? What's going on?
Oh, teaching at the club, just doing it for me anymore.
Well, so you have something else in mind?
Not really. I mean, I do, but it's not gonna happen.
What is it?
It's too ridiculous to even talk about.
Why?
Because. A lot of reasons. Can't happen.
Why can't it happen now, Jake? Come on, what's this mystery job?
Well, you know what it is. Remember I told you how Eric Forrester offered me a job here at one point?
Oh, that's right. Oh, God, that would be great to have you working here.
Well, forget it, Margo. It's not gonna happen.
No, that's not true. Eric would still hire you. You know, I know that he has great admiration for you after everything you've been through and how you came out of it.
There are a lot of things that would prevent it.
Like what?
I can't get into it with you.
Oh, Jake, come on now. I'm sure you're overstating it.
I'm not.
Do you want a job or not? You know, you're to be working under me.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, I'd ask Eric myself. He'd do it for me.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would really love to be working
Okay,
here,
fine,
but
then it's settled.
No.
You know, it's so exciting working here. We'd be working together. Jake, wait a minute. Let me get the door. Eric, hi.
Hi.
You know something? My brother and I were just talking about you.
Oh, Jake, how are you?
Good.
Well, Jake has something to ask you.
Margo.
All right. Eric, Jake was wondering if that job you offered him was still available.
Brooke, come in.
Well, no, if this is a bad time.
No, we're through. Think about what I said.
I already have.
I'm right this time.
Goodbye, Mother.
Bye, Ridge. It's nice to see you again, Brooke.
Yes, you too, Stephanie. You are going to tell me what the heck was going on in here.
So, Jake, you're no longer working at the club?
Yes, I'm still working there.
But you're considering a change.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, then you and I should definitely talk.
I tell you what, why don't you talk here? I'm going down to the cutting room.
Is that okay with you, Jake? You have a minute?
Sure, I have time.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.
Ridge, what in the world were you and your mother talking about?
Some pretty crazy stuff.
What pretty crazy stuff? Ridge, what did she say?
Logan, I've got to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead.
Goes back a while.
How far?
Last year, before Caroline died.
Caroline?
Look, you two did a lot of talking together, right?
Yeah?
And one of the things you talked a lot about was me, is that right?
Yes, we talked mostly about you. She was very obsessed with you and the effect her death was going to have on you.
Right. And of course, she asked you to step in and take over for her after she was gone.
She was pretty amazing, wasn't she?
Logan, did you want to step in and take over?
Did I want to?
Yes.
Ridge, why are you asking me
Logan,
this?
just answer it. Please.
There was no way I could do that.
Because of Dad?
No, because you loved Caroline so much. And once she died, I knew how much you would grieve. I couldn't even think about you and me.
Even though Caroline deliberately told you to think about that?
Ridge, she was dying. Your future, my future, nothing mattered. Caroline mattered.
Didn't you tell her you'd do that? Didn't you tell her that you'd do what she asked you to do? Brooke, this is very important to me. I've got to know what you said to Caroline.
So you're thinking of changing jobs.
Careers is more like it.
Any particular reason?
I want to move on.
And you're considering Forrester.
Yes, I am.
Have you mentioned this to Felicia?
No, I haven't talked to anyone really.
Except for your sister.
Yes, Margo and I just discussed it for the first time today.
And?
Mr. Forrester, I realize that this job you offered me a while back is probably taken.
Actually, no, it isn't.
It's not.
Jake, this position I've offered you is a position that I've created just for you.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I have a lot of admiration for you, Jake. The way you pulled yourself up out of some pretty serious adversity earlier this year. It took a lot of guts and courage. And that's just exactly the kind of person I want working here at Forrester. And of course, Felicia speaking up in your behalf hasn't hurt your cause any. At any rate, the job is yours and it's still here. It's yours if you want it. It's entry level, but it has a lot of potential. Do you want it?
Yes. I'll give notice to the club immediately.
Good. Congratulations and welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir.
Now look, you call me in a couple of days, and right now I want you to stop in personnel. There'll be some forms for you to fill out.
Right. And thank you again, Mr. Forrester.
All right.
Hello?
Stephanie, hello.
Eric.
You'll never guess who I just hired.
Who?
The young man who may be our next son-in-law, Jake McLean.
Really?
He just left here. I think I'm going to put him under Thorne's wing.
Oh, well, Thorne will be a wonderful teacher.
Anyway, I just wanted to let you know.
Well, I'm delighted that you called. I'll talk to you soon.
Why do you need to know what I said to Caroline almost a year and a half ago?
Because I have to know where you were coming from then.
Where I was coming from?
Yes.
Ridge, I told you. You were grieving, and I wanted to help you through it.
Is that it?
What do you mean, is that it? What are you getting at?
Logan, were you in love with me? Were you hoping that somewhere deep in your heart that we would eventually wind up together?
Did you really have to ask me that?
If that's how you felt, why didn't you say anything?
Ridge, look at the situation. Your wife had just died. You were very much in love with her. It would have been totally inappropriate for me to even have been hinting at that. Besides, I was carrying Eric's baby.
Did Dad know how you felt? Or did he think you were in love with him? That you were willing to commit to him?
No, I hadn't made up my mind. That's why I had to go away for the summer.
Then Dad wasn't sure about you, even though you were pregnant with his child.
I wasn't sure, Ridge.
But Dad knew how important I was to you. I mean, he had to. And he had to have known how important you were to me. I mean, I was leaning on you the whole time.
What's happening here? What are you getting at, Ridge?
Mother was right.
Right about what?
There you are.
Hi.
Hi, I have to get going on that interview.
Oh, it's that time already?
Yes, we better get a move on.
Yeah, I guess we should. Ridge, I'll talk to you later. We'll work out that problem.